Amonos with Ricky Novella. Amonos. Ricky Novella. Don't be a bun. Don't be a bun. Don't be a bun.
What's up, guys? Another episode of Amonos, Ricky Novella. It is episode 46 here at the Mind Buzz Media Studios, bro. Shout out to Gilbert. Gilbert.
Whoa, my full name.
Your
Am I in
full
trouble?
name, dude. Yes, you are. You're in big trouble. You've been a bad boy, dude.
Hey, all right.
How you doing, buddy? How are you today?
I'm doing well. We just recorded a Poodle podcast this morning. I am doing awesome, and I get to do another podcast with my best friend.
Oh, now we're best friends. Oh, I was not aware of that. I didn't accept the application on that, but we'll let it slide for today, just because it's your birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's been a cool week, man. It's been a cool week. I can't complain. I did the Bray Improv. It was fun. I'm gonna be talking about that probably for the rest of my life, dude. I made it. I can quit now while I'm ahead, and we'll see what happens. But enough about me. I have a very special guest. She's very colorful. She's funny. She has a lot of sense of style, and she just brought some cool shit to me today that I wanted to talk about. Give it up for Tiffany Corrada. Fuck, you see, I can't see my contact. My contact was like, oh, it's an O.
I actually thought in your intro song it was like Corrada.
You were in the intro.
Like, oh, I'm in the intro. Fuck
Corrada,
yeah.
Corrada.
Oh,
dude.
am I allowed to curse?
Yeah, you can. You can say whatever you want. Just don't.
Fuck yeah.
Just.
What?
Not stuff that could probably get us canceled, because
Yeah, right. No,
we're not there yet. We're not even there to get canceled yet. But Corrada. But how are you today?
I'm good.
You made a long drive, and I appreciate you making the time to come over here.
Yeah, it was awesome. I woke up and rolled into my car pretty much and made my way out.
Yeah. The first time we met? When was the first time we met?
I want to say it was either probably the first Red Room that I
Oh,
went to
yeah.
a million years ago, or
When
the
he had
dance party.
when he had at the Peruvian restaurant, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my
That's
God.
the first time I
yes.
think that we met. Yes. I
Yes.
remember now. And then we did the show together for Red Room when you had the dance party, which was really fun. It was really a good time.
That was really cool.
And that was the first time I think we seen each other do stand up.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
Yeah, that
yeah.
was fun.
It was a really good time. Shout out to Mikey Barajas and Danny Nixon for putting on that show,
Putting on dope shows.
and Gil for just being Gil.
Thank you.
So I noticed you brought well, first of all, I actually want to talk about. I usually ask my guests like, what's an embarrassing moment on stage, but you were telling me that you rolled your ankle.
There was a few, actually.
There's a few,
it was
but-
kind of hilarious. No, first time at the La Jolla Comedy Store on Wednesday. Yeah. And I was doing the Pretty Funny Women show. And then before that, we were like filming content together. And like,
I think I've seen that you guys are doing like light as a feather, stiff as a board kind of thing. Yeah, right?
Exactly. Like we were doing these kind of things, like, funny sleepover games or whatever, how female comics prepare, and it was just funny. And so we were on the stage, and then coming off the stage, I literally do not know what happened. My ankle just rolled, and I just like fell on my butt and just.
You played it off?
No, everyone was like,
call 911.
Yeah,
call
like
911.
security, like coming over to make sure everything's okay. And I'm like, I'm okay, I promise, And then I'm just limping around. I'm like, no, I want to get my picture in front of the store. Like,
what a trooper.
please. And then the other funny thing was one of the skits that we filmed was me sitting with my teacher, like, I'm feeling really nervous. And so then she's like, don't worry. Don't worry that you could slip and fall on stage. Don't worry that, like, the cord could fall out of the mic. Don't worry that you're a little bit overdressed. It was just like, it just kept going. But then literally I went up, and in probably like my third joke, the cord fell out of the mic.
Oh shit! So you guys spoke all that shit into
She spoke
existence.
it. She really did. And so it was really funny though, because it's just like, yo. And once I plugged it in.
Did you panic a little bit?
No, actually, I guess because I was already like hurt. I was like,
what else can happen? Whatever.
Yeah, like whatever. like this is just gonna be fun and weird, and we'll see what happens.
That's cool. That's a good attitude to have though. You're like, fuck it. I already rolled my ankle. I'm gonna be on stage. I'm at the La Jolla fucking comedy store.
It was great.
My mic wasn't working, and you know what? I pushed through it.
It was great. No, I really had like the best night. It was such a fun time.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing comedy for?
February was my first year.
So you're a year in already, right?
I'm a year in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 2 years, right? 2 years and a half, 2 years and a half.
Yeah.
About 2. Yeah. So it feels like we're I don't know, okay experience, but
yeah.
What made you want to get into comedy? Like what was a whole like you're like I can do this kind of thing?
So I really did move from Florida about a year and a half ago. I was kind of inspired back then. It was kind of the thing that got me out of, I don't know how to describe it. It was kind of like an agoraphobic, like 4-year period of my life during COVID.
Oh, okay.
Just like not, like literally not leaving the house and at all, period. Like really going from absolute hermit and to discovering, you know, I don't know, looking at comedy specials and just thinking like, oh, these people, you know, can do this art because they're unique and they have a different voice. And I'm just like, oh, like maybe this is the art that I could like finally pursue. And then it's like, no, I've always wanted to live in California. There was a job change. There was just like a bunch of stuff happening at once. And I'm like, I want to live my life the way I want. You know?
So just kind of like just lined up for you, right? Like everything kind of opened up. Yeah. That's cool. And like the crazy thing is like you're saying like kind of like you're a hermit, but now you're like I'm in Orange County like every week now. So it's like true. you're out all the time.
I am. I don't know how I do it, to be honest with you. But I will say anytime I'm not out, I am literally asleep with my cats.
How many cats do you have?
Two kittens.
2. Okay, 2. Yeah. 2 kittens? They're babies?
They're babies. They're not even a year old. Yeah. I rescued them with my friend.
Oh, that's cute. That's very, very cute. Yeah. I rescued Gil about a year ago.
Oh, he's a rescue?
Yeah, he's a rescue.
Oh.
Are you ready to take me back?
No, I'm gonna keep you.
Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna keep you. I can't give you back to wherever I found you. Where did I find you again?
An alley somewhere in Uptown Whittier.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
You were eating through the trash cans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I was eating a trash can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you're eating a trash can.
That's how you know it's bad.
That's cute. You do have a unique style to you too. I feel like you have a very unique style. So I think the whole comedy kind of just fit. You look like a comedian.
Thank you. It was funny when I hadn't, because it was like a year and a half ago that I moved. So I really spent like a half year just, I'm in LA, you know, like losing my mind and like doing all the tourist stuff and just, you know, getting the lay of the land, you know?
Yeah.
And I would watch comedy and people would be like, oh, I thought you were a comic. And I'm like, not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe.
Oh, so where was your first open mic that you did?
Flappers.
Flappers. Okay, Flappers.
Yep,
okay.
Flappers Burbank.
And how did that go?
It was difficult.
Yeah?
I was gonna say, my first mics were hard. They were really difficult because I would just panic and, well, I can't even describe it. It's literally like dissociating. You know, you just kind of forget. I don't know. You just leave your body and you just kind of go on autopilot.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I need to get through this and I need to leave. You know, like you know.
Yeah, that can happen sometimes. Where you're just like, oh fuck, I'm already like. That's happening where I'm like, I'm bombing. I need to fucking get me off the stage already, Mikey.
Yeah,
and then
right. Exactly.
And then just continue and just, all right, I gotta go.
But I had a couple like hits, you know, and, like I had a couple good beats, but it was definitely like, I'm just gonna get up here and I'm gonna leave after a couple minutes, you know, like literally. So it was like a 5-minute, you know, slot, but I left in like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
I feel like that tracks.
Yeah, that's usually how sometimes it happens, you know. It happens now. Sometimes I bomb like I gotta get the fuck out of here, dude. I can't be seen after bombing like that. Right, Gil? Mm-hmm. So is there any comedians that kinda inspired you to like I know you said like you just started watching, but like who were some of the comedians that you looked up to?
I really love Atsuko Okatsuka.
I have no idea who that is. I'm sorry.
She's awesome. She's super cool.
Ooh, she's Asian?
She's Japanese.
Okay. I was like,
Yes, she's Japanese. I don't know if you've read. She has like a very distinct style, and she's very like. She has very bold patterns, and she has like the bowl cut. I don't know if you've seen it, but she's like, it's very like iconic.
I keep thinking like just Bobby Lee with the bowl cut.
No, no.
No, but I'm honestly I'm better with faces. I have to see faces and like, oh, okay, I know who that is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there someone pulling up clips, or is that this kind of podcast, or
No, we
No?
don't. It's not in the budget yet, huh, Gil? It's not in the budget.
we're not pulling up the
we
clip on
don't have the monitor yet.
pointing.
Eventually, we are gonna have something like that, right, Gil? If My Buzz Media doesn't decide to cancel me, you're out of here. But that's cool. What would you say like is her style then, or what is your style? Do you kind of have like similar?
I guess it's more anecdotal, just like strange things from your life. And I'm sorry, do I sound weird?
No.
I'm always worried that I sound strange on mic, but no, very unique style. And I think it's like a persona thing. I still don't really even know what my persona is. I always question it. I'm always like, what is my affect on stage?
Well,
Like, I don't really know.
usually that takes a while. Like they say that like comedy, like it takes a while for you to find your voice.
Yeah.
So it's not like just a year in, like you're not gonna find it right away. I don't even think I found my voice. I just go up there and try to have fun. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's all it is about.
Yeah. Just doing the thing.
So I want to talk about, what are they called again?
Labubu.
Labubu. I've been seeing. Can you show the Labubu? I've been seeing a lot of those lately. And what's the background of your Labubus?
So it's funny. I did a lot of research because I actually did a comedy set based on Labubu for a nerdy fangirl comedy show called Comics Con in LA, and that was
Comics
really
Con?
fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Run by a really cool girl, Grace. But Labubus are from a Chinese artist that designed these characters, and they're like based on Nordic folklore. Like they're like little, forest monsters.
Oh, okay.
And so the set is called The Monsters, and it's sold by this company called Pop Mart, which makes a lot of blind boxes and figures and all the like collectible stuff. And so these blew up because Lisa from the K-pop group Blackpink had one on her bag, on her like designer bag, and so then it like blew up as like a fashion thing, like, oh yeah, like your little dolls on your purse. And so I've been putting dolls on my purse since I was like 5. So I'm like, they made a specific toy to be on your bag, and then I just saw all the, people online customizing them and giving them outfits and doing those things.
It's like a
Yeah, that's why like that one's my little mini me over there, and like this one's
okay.
the little pretty princess.
Are they expensive?
Resell, it's like $40.
Oh, okay. So like kind of like Funko Pops then, right? Like just like when you buy them, you can buy them cheaper and then you can sell them for more. That's what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. If they're, but they're hard to find. I think it was like the scarcity that made it like a thing too. It was
Yeah.
like, because you have like the limited editions, and then the other ones are like mysteries.
And then there's the counterfeit ones that you call them. What do they call them?
Lafufu.
Lafufu. And there was another name for it, right?
Chafoofoo.
Chafoofoo, like chafa. Oh, that's what I'm gonna call Gil now. Chafoofoo.
Chafoofoo?
Hey, stop being a chafoofoo.
Jabroni?
Jabroni, dude.
Chafoni?
Chafoni.
Chafoni.
You're a Chafoni.
Yeah, I know. I've been seeing that a lot lately. And then like also you were talking about the not angel babies. Are they angel babies?
Sunny Angels.
Sunny Angels.
Sunny Angels.
Angel Baby's a song.
That's what I call Gil when we're alone. Angel baby.
Yeah, that's an intersection.
Yes.
With the toy collecting. It's like the Sunny Angel craze. Little babies with penises.
The little babies with penises. That's so crazy. I didn't know. And Gil knew about it. He was like, "Oh, yeah, they have penis on. They have balls. They have."
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, they got balls too, right?"
They got balls. They got balls, right?
They got balls, right?
They got balls.
There was an SNL sketch that they
Was
did
it really? I don't think I've seen
for
it.
Sunny Angels in the last season. Yeah, And it brought up how the tagline for the little character is like, he's your little boyfriend. Like, literally, like, that's the...
I want to be someone who's fucking Sunny Angel, man. I want to be someone's fucking Labubu, dude. I want to be put on their bag, you know? Carry me around. Dressed up, yeah. Dressed up.
Put on the thing with the bubble suit, protect.
Oh, the bubble suit's for protection. Oh, makes sense.
Yes.
Makes a lot of sense now.
Yes.
You don't want to get your Labubu dirty.
Exactly.
What would Ronnie Dangerfield say about Labubus?
Don't get no respect.
Yeah. Labufus, they don't get no respect.
They get put in bubbles.
They get put in bubbles, you know?
Yeah, Gail's been working on that Ronnie Dangerfield fucking... I love it. I love when he does Ronnie Dangerfield.
I'm old. I know I'm getting old.
Oh my God.
It's like he came back from the dead.
Exactly. I love that movie that he did, the animated, when he's a dog.
Whoa, I gotta check that out.
He's a dog?
Yeah, where he's a dog and he's like, it's like a mafia story. It's an animated movie that he did. I forgot what
And he
it's
voiced
called. Yes.
Google it.
I gotta look it up.
Look
Yeah,
it
I
up
was
on your
gonna
phone.
say, Google it.
I remember I was like, I thought you were going to say Little Nicky because he came out in Little Nicky.
No, I'm sorry. You're gonna hear my phone clacking because I'm totally look it up for you too.
Ronnie Dangerfield as a dog.
Yes.
That's fucked up. He really doesn't get respect at all, dude. You're gonna be the dog, all right? He's like, what? What do you mean I'm gonna be the dog?
It's Rover Dangerfield.
Robert Dangerfield. Oh, we're gonna watch that, dude.
Look at this. Look at this guy. This is a wise guy.
Oh my god, he is a wise guy.
It's great. It's a show dog from Las Vegas gets ditched in the sticks after his owner's boyfriend throws him out of the house.
That's Ronnie Dangerfield's fucking dude.
Yeah.
We gotta watch
Exactly
that.
him, dude.
We gotta watch that.
It's good shit. It's good shit.
Did
I
you
grew
know
up on that.
Rodney Dangerfield? That's not his real name.
Oh, I figured, dude. Come on, Dangerfield.
Did we already talk
No, we
about
never
this?
talked about his name. I didn't know what his running was.
Yeah, his real name is Jack Roy.
Yeah, that's lame. Ronnie Dangerfield's way better than Jack
Yeah.
Roy.
Yeah. He didn't even choose the name. I guess so you know how like he took a break after he was doing comedy, and when he came back to do a club, his manager suggested that he change his name. So he didn't know what to change it to. So one of the first shows that he came back to, he asked the MC, "Can you give me a different name?" And that's what the MC came up with. So he kind of just
Isn't that
kept
Jamie?
it.
Like Jamie Foxx did that too. That Jamie Foxx. That's not really his name. He just goes by Jamie Foxx.
I don't know.
I think so. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Is that? You go by your real name, right? On stage.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
Tiffany
me too.
Corrada.
Me too.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's nice.
I feel like if you had to come up with a name for me, what would it be? Like if you just wanted a different alias.
I like Ricky Novea, but maybe Ricky Garcia.
There's a lot of Garcias, dude.
There is.
I think so.
There is.
Probably.
Okay, Ricky Esparza.
And I just come out with my hair all fucking furrowed up.
Yep. I'm like,
What's
hey.
up, fool?
Hey.
This guy looks familiar.
Hey. Sometimes I go by Tiffany J, the middle initial.
Oh,
Okay.
Tiffany J.
Tiffany J. Okay.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like spelled
J.
out. Like
J-A-Y?
J-A-Y?
No, just
Just
J,
J?
Oh,
because
okay.
my middle name is Jasmine. Yeah.
Jasmine. Tiffany J. Hey,
Even-
coming to the stage right now. Make it loud for Tiffany J.
Even Tiffany Jasmine sounds cool.
Tiffany
I like that.
Jasmine.
Tiffany Jasmine,
Aw.
or is it like two names, like Ricky Bobby, two first names?
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
Tiffany Jasmine coming to the stage right now.
Tiffany Jasmine.
I like Tiffany J. I think
I like
if
Tiffany
you were-
J.
that should be like a fucking different persona that you go up on.
I really should. I mean, but like I said, I'm working on it.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it here.
Okay.
So I noticed that I think even on your Instagram that you like to cosplay.
Yeah, I do.
So
I
what
love
are some of the animes you like watching? Or
So I really love video games. I love the JRPGs, like Japanese RPGs.
the role playing games? Yes.
Yeah, like Persona 5 is my favorite. That's the character that I mostly cosplay as. It's Futaba Sakura.
So when you get into this cosplay, do you feel like you have to mentally prepare yourself to be that character?
Not much preparation is needed because she's like the autism representation of the game. She's like the one that stays in her room and like monitors everyone remotely and loves
She's like
figures and lives like a little gremlin. So basically, there was not much pretending.
You're like, I cosplay as autism. Not respected all.
Pretty much.
That's pretty cool though. You know, it's you're like I don't have to really prepare for that. It's just me. You know,
It works.
Oh man, dude. I remember I wanted to I wanted to go to like Comic-Con, but dude, Comic-Con is so fucking like there's like a big
Scary.
list and there's a lot of people, and then I'm pretty sure like people are gonna have better costumes than I would.
No, you can't think like that. Cosplay is for everyone. Everyone should have fun.
What's the next character that you would want to dress up as?
Honestly, man, I haven't thought of really good ones in a long time. Now I'm just focused on like purple-haired characters because I'm just like, easy, right?
What about Raven from Teen Titans?
I guess.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean as much emotionally to me, I think, to cosplay because that has to mean something to me almost too.
I think you're right because I think a lot of people have to relate to the character to want to dress up as them, right?
Exactly. Like that's how I feel about it. But I used to go to the conventions in Florida all the time.
Oh yeah.
The anime ones. But the ones out here, they're so big and they really like freak me out because crowds are still kind of like,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not so
I
sure
get
about
like that too. There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I get kind of like annoyed when there's a lot of people. I remember I went to a bar out with my friend last Friday. I think it was last Friday. And the place I went to was just super packed. And I was just like, oh, hell no. And the place was small. So I was like, and my homie was like, hey, you good? I was like, I don't know. There's a lot of people. A lot of people. And I usually don't get like that. You know, I'm like, I'm good. But I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, mm-mm. Then there's like a guy peeing in the fucking corner of the bar and shit. Like no one stopped him, dude. I was like, where the fuck's security at?
What's happening?
Yeah, his girl.
Where am I?
His girl was just standing behind him like his bodyguard.
Guarding?
Like, yeah.
No, not the girlfriend keeping watch.
And no one stopped him. Fool. It was like, it smells like fucking piss out here, dude.
Yes.
And it was full and it was crowded and it was a small place. So the piss must have just been
It was horrible.
fucking horrible.
Oh my God. And this girl was wearing like kind of like not parachute pants, fucking like bell bottoms. Like they were like very very baggy from the bottom. And I just seen them all wet, and I was like, "Oh no!" She stepped all over the piss. She had to.
I was like, was she in the splash zone or did it just soak in there?
Yeah, she was in the free willy section right there.
Ew.
Fucking literally his willy.
Ew. He literally freed it. Like there's too much freedom happening in that corner.
And then I felt like a piece of meat, like just a lot of like. A lot of tortas around there, just fucking like me and my friend walking, and then like they just spotted me and they're like circling around me. I was like, oh fuck! I was like, I'm not
circling
ready for
around you like crows or something,
Yeah.
like hawks.
Vultures.
They're like,
Like vultures.
Vicky, caw.
I want your cock.
I want your caw. What's going on? I feel like fucking what's that girl's name?
Haktua? No.
No, not Haktua.
Her too.
The one that clicks. There's no place like home.
That clicks.
Dorothy?
Oh,
Dorothy, yeah.
Dorothy from the
From the Wizard
You're
of Oz.
trying to click your heels in
I was
the
like,
middle
"Take me
of
home."
being circled by the tortas.
Take me home. Not you. Take me back home.
No.
Do you like going out like that to places like that, or you're more of a homebody?
Places where people piss in the corner?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love those places. I go there all the time. I love piss. Clip it.
Tiffany's new special called I Love Piss. Oh shit.
No, I don't know. Like I used to not, but I've noticed like after a comedy show and then there's like a group of people that are gonna go, I'm
Yeah.
always like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And it's funny because my gut instinct is always like, no, I'll go home. You know,
Stay home.
but at the same time, I'm like, I'm already out. Like this is the thing, you know, this is how people, you know,
So
bond and make human connection. You know, I'm like, diagnosing it. I'm like, no, I should go do that.
So
I should be-
you kind of do push yourself out of your comfort zone to hang out, right? Like,
yeah, I do. Yeah, for sure.
yeah. There's some comics I don't want to hang out with, and there's some I'm like, oh, I can hang out with them, you know. But
Oh yeah, that one.
but those nights can end up being fucking long as fuck. So I'm like,
It's true, and then you end up talking forever outside of whatever establishment you're in, and then you talk for like 10 hours. And it's
yeah, and then you're like, I should really go home already. I have to go to work
right.
early.
It's like it's 2 a.m. I'm like, I should probably be like sleeping, but whatever.
I gotta go back to my cats. I gotta go back to Gil. Dude, that was fucking funny. I love piss.
I love piss.
Oh man, I just think I'm getting old enough, or like older, where I'm just like, I pick and choose when I want to go out.
I'm getting old.
That's
I know
fair.
I'm getting old.
I know I'm getting old.
It's funny. I feel like I've gone in the opposite direction because like growing up, I always had to like get straight A's, and I like didn't really hang out with people very much outside of school or like school activities, and same in like college even. Like I was like, oh, I have to get straight A's. I have to be like perfect, you know. So I didn't really like go crazy or go out or do anything. So it's like now that I'm like, I don't know, completely on my own out here, it's like a whole new thing. So I'm just like, I love going out. It's like, but my body is not like, I'm 31, you know. It's like my body is like.
So you grew
Girl.
up with like strict parents then?
Yeah, it's strict-ish. It was more like, you know, the outside world is kind of scary. Like sleepovers weren't a thing for me until like high school because it was kind of like, oh, like
Wait, are you Mexican or
Cuban.
Cuban? Okay, so like I think in
Yeah.
the Latino community, like females can't go to like other
Yes.
females' houses. Like you can't sleep over,
Right.
but males can. You know.
Exactly.
But it's a thing because even my sisters couldn't go to sleep over
Yeah.
at anybody's house.
Right.
It was rare when they would like, okay, cousin's house, you know. But
Exactly.
it's a thing. It's a thing.
So, you know, I kind of did grow up a little, you know, I was an only child as well. And it was very much like, oh, if you get straight A's and you do everything you're supposed to do, like, we'll give you everything you want, you know? And so my solace, of course, was like toys and video games. And like, you know, ever since the Game Boy came out, that was always on me.
Oh,
You know
Game
what I
Boy.
mean? Like, it was early. Like, it was like, those are my friends. That's why I collect Tamagotchis. Like, that's
Oh yeah, I
been
know.
my
That's
life
another
since
big thing that you like.
inception. Yeah.
Game Boy. I remember. I think I had the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
That was the little
good.
square one. But everybody wanted the one that would like flip like your phone. The one that was a
The
Nintendo.
SP.
It was SP.
Yeah, the Game Boy Advance SP.
Yeah, it would flip like that. You didn't play video game? You were fucking lame, huh?
No, I had a Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance.
Whatever came out in 2000, I want to say like 2000.
The Game Boy Color was
Ni-
cool as fuck
Yeah.
too.
It was Game Boy Color. That's what I got.
Oh, that's what you
That
had.
was my
Yeah.
first one.
That
That's
was
what
your
I
first
got.
one too.
Game Boy Color, the Pikachu.
And somebody,
Oh, yeah,
and then somebody jacked it from
No.
me. Yeah, I took it to school. I probably had it like maybe 2 weeks at most. I took it to school. My mom told me not to take it to school. I
Oh,
took it to
fuck.
school anyways. We went out to PE,
Oh no.
and then I came back and it was gone.
Oh,
Were you
Yeah.
sa- were you sad?
sucks.
I was pretty, dude. It messed me
Yeah.
up. It messed me up, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you weren't like you never thought of shooting up to school. You were just like, fuck, my Game Boy is
No, it's
lost.
gone. It's gone. It's all right. I'll get it. I'll get it soon. I'll get it again. That's why I just buy a lot of nonsense now.
Exactly. People our age are buying toys and collecting to heal
Yeah.
their inner child. There's all this
Exactly.
stuff coming out about it, you know. And it's like,
100%.
oh my god, I'm a textbook case. Oops, you know.
I think
That's a thing.
I think that's like, especially if you don't have kids, like, dude, buy whatever fucking toys you want. Buy it,
Amen.
you know, like buy whatever you want.
Yes.
Heal your inner child.
Have fun.
If your significant other doesn't
Fuck
support it, fucking, they're not for you. You know.
Right, exactly. Fuck that, you know. You know what also, talking about the Game Boy bringing to school, growing up in the 90s in Miami, like, do you guys remember what school was like with the Pokemon cards? And like,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, you can't bring them, like, oh my God, it was like any Pokemon stuff was deemed too distracting, you know? Like, it was such a weird, major thing.
I had Pokemon cards, but I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh. Like Yu-Gi-Oh
Oh my God, I
was my
love
fucking
Yu-Gi-Oh.
shit, dude.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
And then like the thing was like the whole trading cards thing, right? Like especially when you're a kid, you don't know, you know. So like
yeah.
my parents would be like, no, don't trade your cards because what if they screw you over? I didn't know.
That's
like,
such
you know?
that's such a Hispanic thing
Yeah,
to think.
yeah. And I remember the one time I was able to trade a card. There's this Asian kid that like he saw me like my mom took me to buy this fucking pack. He's like, hey, do you want to trade some cards? And I was like, oh, I don't know, you know. And I'm like, honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to trade. This will be my first time. He's like, yeah, it's part of it, you know. And like he looked at all the cards right that I had. He's like, hey, I'll trade you this one, which was like an okay one, and he gave me a holographic one. He's like, I'll trade you this one. This will be your first trade. And my mom was like, I don't know. He's gonna fuck you over. And I was just like, yeah, let's do it. I don't know if it was a good card or not.
I was gonna say,
I
was
just
it
remember how-
legit? Like that's what that's.
But like you're so young that you don't know. You're just like,
Yeah,
I want to
course.
do it. Everybody does this.
Right. I'm not gonna pop anybody's bubble about it. Like someone, I think it was one of my friends has a young nephew, and he was showing me his Pokemon cards, and
You're
like,
like-
look at all these cool cards, and I'm like,
Rookie.
they're all, I'm like, they're all bootleg, but
They're boofus. They're boofus.
they're
They're chafoofus.
they're chafoofus, chafoofoo card.
Shafugio.
Chifugi.
Oh,
That was good. That was good, Gil. I like it. I like it.
Yu-Gi-Oh really got me into anime in middle school.
But
Love
like
Yu-Gi-Oh.
as a kid though, like you didn't think that was anime though, but it's actually
It is.
an anime.
Oh, yeah,
obviously like
absolutely.
animation and all that stuff, right? But like I didn't know it was anime until like I got older. I was like, oh, that shit was actually anime.
Right. That was me with Pokemon, because Pokemon was just such like a childhood cartoon for me.
Yes.
But then it was like Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know, like I discovered in middle school, and then I like just got obsessed with it. And I loved Seto Kaiba with the blue eyes white dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Obsessed with him. Got me into my anime character
oh,
me
so
being
he,
into anime characters.
oh, so
started with
he's,
Seto Kaiba, yeah.
he gets you a little hot. That's what it is. Dang.
That blue eyes white.
You know what's funny? I'm a big fan of One Piece, right?
I was gonna say
Yeah, I got the One
yep.
Piece tattoo,
Yep.
and there was one character on there, and it's not even a main character. She was just like part of like I forgot the name of the island. It's just like a bunch of women in that island, right? And there was just one character when like I was like I had to pause it because I was like, she's fucking hot, dude. Like, oh damn, like am I getting turned on by a fucking anime character?
Whoa.
And I was just like, I am. And then I sent a picture to my friend because she's the one that got me into One Piece.
Good.
And she's like, yeah, that's how it starts. That's how it starts.
That's
dude.
how it starts.
You know, there's like a whole thing where like, it's a kink. I think it's a kink where like people like to see some of the same sex anime characters like do stuff with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's called yaoi.
that's what it's called, yaoi.
Well, if it's man on man.
Yeah, man on man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know this. I didn't know this until somebody had told me. Like, yeah, like these two characters, when I see them do stuff, like there's like pictures of them, like gets me steamy. I was just like, whoa. I'm like, that's fucking crazy, dude. And I'm just fucking here talking about sucking on toes, but people like man on man anime.
I
Stuff.
got stories.
You do?
I was gonna say I got story. I'm doing comedy at SumiCon next month, which is a hentai convention and in Las Vegas, or this month because March 1st. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it.
Oh wait, next month you send it.
Yeah, this month. But I did it last year as well. And I did a hentai convention. I think it was in June and July in San Diego called Hentai Matsuri. But yeah, it's a good time.
It sounds like a good time.
It's funny as hell. I actually brought my friend who's like not a nerdy person. Like she's a person that like leaves the house and like touches grass and like goes outside.
A normal person.
And
yeah.
like camps and like and I brought her. It was her first convention, period. And so I brought her and it was just, just shiny genitals, like
Everywhere.
just art and and she's just like, wow.
Sounds
and
like
she doesn't know what any of this is. And it's like the shopkeeper at one of the booths was like, oh, and the yaoi's in the corner. And she's like, thank you. And I'm like, she has no fucking idea what that is. And I'm like, oh no, that's gay male porn. she's like, oh.
She's like, what? She got curious. Like, I have to go see this now for myself.
Literally, I was pulling them out. I'm like, see, look. It was fucking awesome.
Sounds like fucking Christmas for Gil, dude. Hell yeah.
It's a great time. And they have like all the e-girls, like all the girls that have like OnlyFans that do cosplay stuff. Like they're the guests.
Some of those
Yeah.
fucking e-girls, Jesus Christ,
You know what's funny? At SumiCon, they have like bodyguards, like little escorts that, of course, because they don't want anybody to be a fucking freak, while they're trying to just move about the complex, but they have little bodyguards and everything. Like,
What is
it's legit.
What is girls? What does that mean? E-girls.
Oh, dude.
I don't know.
Dude, you need to open up your mind,
What?
dude. Those are like the obviously.
Open up
she
your
said
mind.
she did say OnlyFans girls, but they're like the chicks that like cosplay. They play video games. They're the ones that do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
hagao
Dude,
I've seen those
face.
before.
Yeah.
that's how you say it. Hagao.
Hagao.
I never knew. I just know it's with the H, and there's just fucking. Oh god.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and you'll see the people wearing the clothes
I've
that
seen them
have
before.
the
Okay.
print of that face. Yeah,
I've seen them before. Okay.
yeah.
That's what it is.
dude.
So it's a thing. I thought
Yeah, it's
girls
like the
just
O
did
face.
that.
no, it's
Yeah.
it's a fucking thing. It's a
Yeah.
Would you say hentai or is it just like an anime thing or
It's a hentai thing.
Hentai,
It's
hentai.
anime porn. You know?
hentai?
And then it became like a thing that girls would, do and replicate.
It's
and,
crazy because
yeah.
like back then like you wouldn't really see that, and then now it was like fucking a big thing,
Yep.
and it still is a big thing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I'm for it, dude. I'm fucking for it.
Right. I'm like, let the freak. Honestly, it's like the nicest conventions ever. Like,
Yeah, I
truthfully,
believe it.
everyone's so kind. I forgot what. Oh, I think I was talking about it last night with somebody. We were trying to describe the vibe, and it was like, ooh, it sounds kind of intense. And it's like, no, honestly, it's just very autistic and very polite. Like, it's just like, oh, I'm sorry, I touched you. Like, I'm so sorry. Like everyone's just really nice. Like, just there to be nerdy. And,
And no one kink shames in there, huh? Like,
not
no.
at all. Like, everyone's just really fucking kind.
Because you
And
see,
it's
like you see it on TikTok, not TikTok, like maybe in TikTok, but I see it on Twitter where like there's fucking dudes in French like
the French maid costumes.
yeah, and they're like buff ass fools, like
oh yeah,
gym
oh yeah, you'll
fucking
see them.
fools, dude, and they'll be dressed up like French maids.
Yeah, with the cat ears and maybe a little tail. Yeah, yeah, it's
A
fucking
butt plug
awesome.
tail, a butt plug tail. They have the butt plug
Yeah.
tails too.
What's great though? What was great about the one in San Diego? I think there was like a class of '85 reunion happening in the same convention space.
like a graduation shit.
Yeah, like some old folks like graduation high school '85 reunion, and it was like they were having their like reunion on the other side of like the pole dance room,
That's crazy, dude. That's what we need to do. We should have a reunion at the fucking hentai
Just
convention.
make sure you schedule the same days.
Yeah.
At the convention space. Yeah.
I would love to do a podcast like at a convention like that and just have random people come and talk to us.
Oh yeah, everyone everyone's making content and
Yeah.
trying to Oh, and I always see the hollow characters, like the VTubers. VTubers, it's like when they have the overlay that's like designed to map their movements, and it's like a virtual
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
virtual
about. Yeah.
streamer,
Uh-huh.
and they're on iPads on like little segways, and they're literally rolling around and like.
It's
Like,
a whole different world.
It's awesome. It's awesome. And they like people offer spankings for pay. Yeah, with like paddles and stuff like in the booth. It's very, very happy, free.
I'd be down to get paddled,
situation.
dude. I'd get paddled.
Yeah.
I'll let Tiffany paddle me. Just be like,
I'm not that strong.
she's a big bag. You're a big bag fool.
No.
We're gonna need more paddle.
You're wasting all our paddle.
We've been saying you're wasting our film because Rush Hour is it Rush Hour 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hour 1.
So we were reminiscing about Rush Hour 1, and at the end of the bloopers, Jackie Chan, who calls him? No,
Somebody calls
Chris Tucker. And he's
on
like,
his cell
I'm
phone, and he
working.
answers.
He's like, I'm with Jackie right now. You want to talk to him? Okay. He's like, why? We're working right now. You're wasting all our film.
Oh, what an angel.
Jackie Chan is an angel, man.
He
He's an
really
angel.
is. Yeah.
He's getting. I've seen a picture of him like older now. I'm like, oh man,
Dude, everybody's getting old. I seen Bill
Right.
Murray like earlier today. Jesus, he looks exactly like he did in like Zombieland.
When he's the actual
But
when
but
he's
that's-
made up like the
exactly,
zombie.
that's
Yeah,
how he
Wait,
is.
literally.
I thought Bill Murray died.
No, he's still alive, dude.
He's kicking.
He's kicking, man.
This is news to me. I thought he died like a while ago. I thought he died like a few years ago.
That's the
Zombieland.
Yeah.
The Zombieland.
Yeah, right. I was. This is your own separate Mandela effect over here.
That's what it is,
You're
Mandela
creating
effect.
I'm in the
your
Matrix.
own. You're creating your own timeline over here
Yeah.
where
where Bill Murray
Bill
dies.
Murray passed
Bill
away.
fucking Murray, dude. Fucking. Who else is getting older that we used to watch a lot?
It's tragic,
Everybody's getting old.
right? It's
Everybody's
like
getting
you see everybody, and
They're getting old. I know everybody's getting old.
Everybody's getting old. J-Lo, dude. I remember when I was in love with J-Lo.
she still looks pretty much.
She
the
still is
same.
bomb, but I used to have a
Yeah.
picture of her when she was in the Grammys, I think, or the Oscars, like that one like blue and like greenish like floral dress. I had a picture
Oh
of her.
yeah, I remember that. I do.
I was like in fucking preschool with that picture just on the next to my bed.
Preschool.
Dude.
No, well, I didn't go to preschool, but preschool age for me was Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
His
his laugh, like. Have you seen those videos where they're in the helicopter and just replays the laugh over and over again? It's like.
And Tiffany's just like. You're just watching that just to kind of like
hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, dog.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's how I like it.
That's how you like it, dude. Imagine you meet him and it's like, oh, that laugh of yours in that movie, just gosh.
I did meet him once at a convention.
Oh, how was that?
I mean, those photo op things that you do, they're so fast. You know, you just go up, you like pose, and then you keep going.
Y'all trying to smell him, y'all.
Literally, right? Yeah, like, and I was dressed up like real weird too. I was dressed up as an anime character that had nothing to do with anything that he would probably even know. So he was just like, no. Like,
this is a weird crowd. Huh?
Yeah, like literally, like anime kids posing with Jeff Goldblum. It was like very strange.
Who would be someone that I'll be like, oh, dude, I'd fucking, if she farted, I'd smell her fart.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I'd put, if she says, if the actress or
you could put on the ground.
Oh.
Your cup.
My cup.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, because it was like sliding.
oh, did it fall?
Yeah.
Oh, with spill.
that
We don't
to
want that to happen.
happen.
But back,
We don't need that anymore.
back to the actress or famous person
That you would like to smell the fart of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yes.
Rosie O'Donnell. Just kidding, not
Betty
Rosie
White.
O'Donnell. Dude, Betty White probably has like some cupcake farts. Like they smell like cupcakes.
Not
She's-
anymore.
Oh, she's dead now too. That's why I probably thought it was dead.
Yeah.
You just swapped them in your history.
In
You're
my
like,
history.
that wasn't Betty White. That was Bill Murray.
No, you know what it is for me right now? Right now, like for sure, like besides like the e-girls and all that shit, but it's like the wrestlers, the wrestling chicks. Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes, you like wrestling chicks too?
I follow a couple.
Who?
Because
I want to know.
I think it was Kana-chan. Some Japanese female wrestlers that
Okay,
would
so
just
that's
like
probably-
go
that's
around
probably- okay.
and like vlog while they travel, and like I just love watching that, and they're just so pretty and they're just having fun.
There's some cute ones right now in WWE. Fuck, I don't remember their names though, because I know Asuka's one, but I think she's pretty.
Yes.
Asuka?
Yes. I know. Yeah. I know who that is. That's so funny.
Yeah, Asuka's cute. She's a cutie, and then she has some personality to her, dude.
Yeah.
But like if it was like Rhea Ripley or fucking like
Oh,
Liv
yeah.
Morgan, Jesus Christ, dude. They would need security for sure, dude.
Do you think
You're just gonna be in that ass trying to get that fart, like
Part of my face, bitch. Part of my face.
like down, like, chasing her ass.
Chasing her ass. Be like a hound dog, dude.
Rover Dangerfield over here.
Rover Dangerfield, hell yeah! Call back, baby.
Do you think the divas were hotter back then or right now?
No, right now, dude, because especially
Yeah?
like what
Really?
they can do
Lita,
now.
dude. There's somebody
Okay.
hotter than Lita.
You know who Lita is? Hardy Boys. Think about the Hardy Boys.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, she was for sure one of the first, but I think the divas now, where they're not even divas anymore,
No, they're like
they're
Okay, I don't even
superstars.
know
They're
that is that.
superstars.
Yeah, I don't know that name. The divas.
So back like in the 90s and early 2000s, they used to call them divas, right? So they were trying to be more sexualized, more like models and stuff, right?
That's funny.
But now it's more like they're women WWE superstars.
Right. Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that they had a full Royal Rumble just women.
Yeah,
For them,
that's how
yeah.
big it is. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But like,
dude.
I think the ones that are here now are way hotter because they're more athletic. They can do a bunch of shit. Dude, there's a lot. Like Tiffany Stratton, I think that's her name. Dude, she has a fucking dumper on her, dog.
Yeah.
Dumper.
She's whose farts you want to smell.
Yeah, Jesus, what's you want to smell?
Ric Flair's daughter.
I don't like
she-
Charlotte Flair.
Oh, Charlotte Flair.
Yeah,
That's her
Charlotte
name?
Flair, yeah.
That's
Oh,
kind of a
okay.
cute name.
Charlotte
I think
Flair.
he named her Charlotte because he's from.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, I think so. If I'm not mistaken, you should know this.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was raised on like 90s, early 2000s wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, watched a lot of Stone Cold, Steve Austin. I wasn't allowed to watch the divas, obviously.
but you're able to watch the.
But I watched the dudes.
Let me tell you.
I watched when the Rock first came out. That was like a time. I like loved him. I was like, oh my
When he
God,
was
he's so cool.
Rocky, right? Rocky
Rocky Maivia.
Maivia.
And he did the eyebrow. Like, do you know
Hell
what the
yeah.
Rock is?
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Yeah. Oh my God, he had an awesome cameo in Star Trek Deep Space Nine around that same time when he started coming up. He was like,
Like the old school Star Trek?
oh Well, Deep Space Nine was 90s.
90s. Okay.
90s,
See,
early 2000s.
I wasn't a big fan of Star Trek. I like Star Wars. If you ask me like questions like, do you know these character stuff? I know very little, but I like Star Wars more than Star Trek for sure.
I don't know about that. I have a lot of opinions about that.
Let's hear them. Let's do it.
Oh
Defend Star
no!
Trek.
Do we want to do this?
Yes.
Oh God, no. Okay, so have a really storied history just loving Star Wars. First of all, like really obsessive, specifically about Darth Maul. I just knew everything about his lore and like read all the freaking novels and the graphic novels and everything. Just totally obsessed. But then, you know, they were purchased by a large company that I don't really want to besmirch. But they were purchased by a large company that we all know. Wink, wink. And I think it just became so mass produced and not good. And I don't want to sound like one of those Star Wars nerds that's like, not my prequel or not my sequels, you know, like this is not my Star Wars, you know. But like honestly, the quality was not the same. And I just lost
interest in it.
I really did lose the interest because it was just so much to kind of consume, you know, and all the series and all this stuff. And it's like, guys, like fucking chill. Like, do these make sense?
And,
you know, like,
you know which one?
Good?
I forgot which.
Mandalorian's good though. Mandalorian legitimately is very good.
There was one that I saw. I think it's it was it was like a side. It was a movie, but it was like a separate thing. Was it Rogue One? I think.
Oh, I love Rogue One. Okay, Rogue One, that is acceptable. Rogue One was a fucking great.
But is that that's
spin-off
that's,
movie?
Okay, it was a spin-off, right? It
Yeah.
wasn't okay. It was good, but I'm like, what's the point of this shit? Like, I don't remember what. I don't even remember.
Honestly, it's just like a beautiful. To think about it, it's like the story is not incredibly consequential to the overall timeline. It's just kind of zooming in on this moment that leads to, you know, the New Hope, the beginning of A New Hope, and the passing of the plans. You know, and it's like the effort to make that happen. But it's just like a really beautiful film that just captures this moment in the timeline, and it's just like
it was a good movie. It was a good movie, but it was just like you're right. It's like some of the spin-offs, like why, you know? But it was a good movie.
That one was legitimately just like really well done, and just like had really good characters, and it was like, okay, this I can forgive this. This is good. I like this.
Nice.
But then Star Trek though, like always been progressive since day one, you know, since it started 50s, 60s.
Yeah, because they had like different characters, different
and they had exactly, like a black
there.
woman, an Asian man. Like it was a big fucking deal, you know. And so, it's always been very forward. And then, as it continued, like the Next Generation, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, Enterprise, like it's just. It definitely represents what could be like the most idealized society, you know, like they call it like the post-scarcity generation, where it's like money is not a thing anymore because they have replicators and things can just be replicated. And it's just like, it's like an actual model for like what society could be if they decided
future.
to be smart, you know?
Makes sense.
And be good people, you know?
Gil, do you like Star Wars or Star Trek?
Negative.
You don't like any of that?
I never got into it.
What are you into, Gil?
Men.
Besides that.
WWE wrestlers?
Divas?
Yeah, divas, wrestling. No, well, how old were you when you first got into that stuff? And then I'll tell you what I was into.
I was like in elementary school. I was like a kid. I was like
I was into wrestling.
Yeah,
I was
that's
into
fair.
wrestling too. Yeah.
But that's all I could think about.
Men just
That's
rubbing
fair.
up on each other and slamming each other and
Yeah, that and music, dude.
music. Yes.
Okay, yeah, music. That's fair. That's totally fair.
You know what I kind of wish I would see a reboot of is the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
That was such a good movie.
Yeah, that was a good era. I loved all those movies
oh,
that
there
came
was
out around the time. Like, I love Hellboy. Like, I love the original
my God,
Hellboy.
Hellboy was fucking
Ugh,
dope.
I'm obsessed with Hellboy. Like, I really
Underworld. Did you like the Underworld
Oh yeah,
series?
the Underworld series. Oh, that was such a good time.
Even like the Resident Evil, that was another one. We were talking about movies like back in the day where it was like kind of like I don't say golden era, but it was like our childhood, you know?
Yeah,
like
a renaissance of these early 2000s horror and like, yeah.
Like I was talking about how everybody's mad about like Shrek, the new Shrek.
Oh my God, Shrek 5.
What's your opinion on that? What do you think about the new, like how it looks?
You know what's funny? I noticed something was off but I wasn't like hating on it until I saw people analyzing it, and they were like, his head needs to be wider and all this stuff. It's like, we can bully them. Let's change Shrek's design.
Like the Sonic thing. Yeah, Sonic.
Let's bully them.
I'm glad they changed Sonic. That fucking Sonic
He
character
looked fucking scary.
Yeah,
I love that they own it though. Like they've continuously like reused it like in post, past that. Like, remember when we did this? Like
we joke about it.
Yeah, like they're whatever.
Yeah.
Open
I
about
wonder if they're gonna be able to bully them into changing it back, but
God, I hope so. I'm like, why does it look like that?
My problem is Donkey. The way they have Donkey
He
is
looks
like
fucking weird. Yeah.
he has his like.
I didn't like the way they did Fiona either.
See, like, and there was like a comparison to the old
Yes.
one to the new one. They're like, oh, look what they did to her. You know what they did to her. And I'm like,
I don't really know.
I don't know, but
it's just different.
It's different. It's different for real.
I'm the same way. I'm like, I can't tell.
I can't tell. Like the lips look thinner. I don't know. Fucking.
Like maybe they made her look more conventionally attractive. Maybe that's what.
I think she was more attractive back then. I think now they're just
Same.
Like,
she looked unique. Like
Yeah.
they looked. You don't fuck with what works, you know.
Yeah,
Like they look
very
good.
true.
They look good.
Then they're gonna make a reboot of not a reboot, but it's like a movie with Daffy Duck and fucking Porky the Pig.
The hell?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
coming out
God.
March 14th, bro, but they're making this one more like I don't want to say R-rated, but it's like more mature like comedy.
Oh, okay.
Like it shows like Porky's ass and shit.
Hell
like
yeah.
I want to see that one. It's March 14th it's coming out. I think it's like the day that the world exploded or some shit like that.
Excuse me? Oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah, the day the world exploded. She's like, the world's gonna explode on
I was
March
like,
14th.
oh, which conspiracy is this? I don't know this one. Oh, shit. Pi Day. Like, some shit's going down.
Pi Day. I didn't know what Pi Day was until when was that brought up, Gil?
With Jessica.
Oh yeah, Jessica Rose. She was
Yeah.
like Pi Day. I'm like Pi Day. I'm like,
The fuck?
so yeah, they give Pi Days on March 14th, which is actually the number pi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does that make
Point-
sense? Okay,
Yep.
I don't want to sound stupid as
Yeah.
fuck. It's all the time, anyways. But
3.14.
3.14.
square.
Mm-hmm.
Number.
Dot.
Some people know it. All of it.
I was fucking horrible at math. I don't. It brings me back nightmares.
It was fun. I had straight A's. I had to,
I had to. Had to right now.
I have to. Like,
What
if
did
I'm
you
okay.
see? You went to college, right? You said you went to college.
I did, yeah.
Did you obviously you graduated, but what'd you graduate with?
Hospitality management in theme parks.
Oh, dang.
Yep, in Orlando.
what I
It
took.
was straight up theme park school. Like everybody, like me, worked at theme
Whoa.
parks, because it was Orlando. So you had SeaWorld, you had Universal, you had Disney, you had pretty much every local attraction you could possibly think of, like Fun Spot, all of them. So
Do you remember that video game that you would make your own theme park?
yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon. I actually had to
Roller
do
Coaster
that for
Tycoon?
a fucking class.
Yeah? You
No
did?
fucking shit. Like, did Roller Coaster Tycoon for a grade in hospitality management theme park school.
I remember that fucking dude. I used to build like some stupid ass fucking roller coasters and stuff.
That would just shoot people off and like, goodbye.
Those games are fun, man. Those games are fun. I remember playing that. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I was like, just build it higher.
Okay.
Shoot them into the sky.
We had to be intentional. So we had to actually think about theme park mechanics. That was like the whole.
I'm fucking scared of roller coasters. I can't do it, but I like going to theme park. I really going like to Universal Studios.
Oh yeah, I went there for Halloween Horror Nights a couple of years ago. But aside from doing entertainment at Disney, I also was a scare actor at Halloween Horror Nights too. In
Shit.
Orlando's Universal, yeah, and I did that for a season because I love horror and I always wanted to.
Who's your favorite?
scary.
What's your favorite horror? What's your favorite horror movie? What is a scary movie?
What's your favorite scary
What's your favorite scary movie?
What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh my god, I love so many. Okay, like. I had a really big Freddy Krueger obsession, so like the entire Nightmare on Elm Street
Nice.
series, like all 10 fucking films at this point. Like,
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you. Did you like the reboot that they made?
It was horrible.
It was horrible.
yeah,
my
it was a
God.
little
Ugh.
weird, but I love that actor though, Jackie Earle Haley, because he was Rorschach in Watchmen. Jackie
Right.
Earle Haley is a great actor, and I was just like, oh no, they definitely made him more like rapey, even though he was already kind of rapey, but like they made him super rapey, like evidence in box rapey.
Oh, shit.
Like
Even his look was
it's a
A
little
lot different, right?
Yeah, it was a little.
You can't change Robert Englund.
You can't. No,
It's-
I love him.
I think it's too ingrained
in everybody's
into
mind, right?
everybody's
Yeah.
mind as like a culture, and especially like he's iconic. He's like one of the
I
most
love
iconic
him so fucking much.
horror villains or whatever. But yeah, go ahead.
I met him at a horror con. I
Oh, yeah?
love him. Yeah.
Did
I'm
you really?
obsessed with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I have
Was
my,
that another one?
my glove signed by him.
Was that another actor that just kind of did it for you? You're just like,
Yeah, literally.
yeah.
Yeah. There was a show too called Freddy's Nightmares, and I would try to look up the episodes because they were like real weird.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh shit.
So yeah, I love Freddy. I love Insidious as well.
That's like
in
that-
modern.
That's the one that kind of
times.
looks like Darth Maul, right?
Yes. So fun fact. All right, obsessed with him too. Super big crush on that demon from Insidious.
Hell yeah.
No, dog. This month as well, I'm gonna be on Horror Nerd at the Hollywood Improv, and it's a Blumhouse edition. And so like I'm writing my material. It's all gonna be about how much I want to fuck that demon from Insidious. And you can put like a PowerPoint and everything. So I'm just gonna be having pictures of him and shit. But I literally was thinking this morning. I was trying to write. I was thinking about it, and it's like. Everyone said he looked like Darth Maul back then.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to comment on that because I'm like, actually, no.
he's not.
He does not. I'm going to. Because I also had Darth Maul obsessions too. So, you know.
Who do you think would be better in bed? Darth Maul or Insidious? Gil, you can chime in on this too, dude.
Insidious.
Insidious?
Yeah. Insidious demon.
I think Darth Maul.
I mean, I read some good fan fiction, so
Oh, that's right, dude.
I know he can do that. So
I think the Insidious demon like lair is like way cooler
Right?
than anything that Darth
Right?
Maul.
It'd be cooler if you did.
Yeah.
it was like the 4-post bed with
Yeah.
the chains and the puppets and shit.
Hell
It's
yeah.
like
Actually, yeah,
creepy.
you know what? I'm starting to lean in more into
It's the
Insidious.
fog, like,
Yeah.
you know.
It was like Freddy's boiler
It
room.
was, and it was like,
Yeah.
you know, the claws. He
The-
was like
The clocks too. Wasn't there like
Yes.
clocks everywhere in
Yes.
one of the rooms? That was cool.
yeah, and like these little puppets and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Stylistically, it's neat.
I really liked Dead Silence. That was like the first scary movie that I liked.
I love Dead Silence.
That was a really good movie. It was a really good movie.
Yeah,
That
I
that
loved
opened
it.
up my
such a soft spot in my heart for that movie. I love it.
that movie was the first movie I'd be like, okay, horror movies are not that bad. They're actually pretty cool. That one was cool. Above Us Below was one of them I really like.
Yes.
That one was
Oh my
fucking
God, yeah.
dude. What was another one? Mama scared me. Remember Mama?
Mama,
Ma-
yes, I love
Mama?
Mama. Do you? Oh, I remember the clips that came out of like the actor doing the like movements, and it was like not CGI.
Oh, it was
Like,
actually her, huh? Right
or
there?
it was him. It was like
oh, it was a
this-
dude?
Yeah, it's this. Oh, he forgot his name, but he does a lot of creatures in a lot of scary movies. But yeah, he has like kind of like a weirdly articulated body, and he just like does the weird shit, you know.
I have a question for both of you. So you get booked for a scary movie, you get to write the play, whatever, right? Or not the play, but the movie.
Okay.
I want you to pick. You're gonna be included in the movie, Gil. You're gonna be included in your own movie. Who is 3 people that you would want in that movie? It can be local comedians, it can be famous comedians, it can just anybody. Who would it be?
Damn.
3.
Mikey Barajas.
There's a ghost behind us. You.
Yeah.
I lied.
I lied.
ghost.
I just have bad aim. It's
Mikey
not
Barajas.
ectoplasm.
It's not ectoplasm.
Oh shit. Oh, this is gonna be hard. You think of people too.
Jeremiah Garcia. As one, at least.
Maybe.
Ben End.
Oh my
Okay, that would be
That
a
would be
unique,
good,
a unique
actually.
cat, like fucking Jeremiah and Ben just fucking like getting into the shit together. It's like Scooby Doo and fucking Shaggy, dog. It's like both of them.
It's like 2 Shaggies actually.
Shaggies,
isn't it?
yeah.
Actually, probably Dimitri, aka Mitch. I don't know if you've seen him around. He went to the last mic at Red Room, but
Yes.
we do shows. But yeah,
I think-
he would be pretty funny. Trying to think of a lady that I know would be really fucking funny.
That would be so fucking. I just thinking about just Mikey in a horror film.
Dream come true.
Dude, Sandy.
Sandy.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good.
That
Those
would-
three.
Yeah.
Those three. If I can just off the top of my head, it'd be those three.
Those three.
Yeah.
Okay, it would be
Sandy's all drunk.
Yeah. Doing cocaine in the bed.
Hell yeah. I'll go in that room right now, brother. Just let me do a line real quick.
I'll go Lisa Wallen. She's a
Oh, she was there.
Twitch streamer. Yeah, she was one of the headliners. Yeah.
I think for me, if I wanted to pick, I would want Tox.
Oh shit.
Tox would back me up.
Does he have superpowers in your horror movie?
No, he's
No?
he's
Just
like,
normal
yeah,
ass people
normal
just
ass people.
doing their thing. Okay.
I would want Gage Johnson. He'd be the fucking
yeah.
muscle dude.
Yeah.
Uh,
Gotta have a muscle guy.
I would want to have a female. Ava Dawson. How about Ava Dawson?
Oh shit.
Okay.
Ava
Yeah.
Dawson, dude. There you go.
Shit, I had a great Jason Ellis. Imagine Jason.
Jason
Ellis.
Ellis. Oh, shit.
He's all trying to fuck the ghosts and shit, fuck the demons.
way.
He's actually, dude, I've seen him a couple of times. I've seen him twice actually.
he's awesome.
Imagine Bebbles in a.
Bevels. It's a big bass sopa. Fuck these demons. I saw Jason Ellis twice. The first time I seen him do comedy, right? It was twice at the Bray Improv. The first time he was like, it was okay, you know.
Yeah.
And the second time was way fucking funny. And I even like when the second time that I saw him, I'm like, hey, dude, I seen you here last time. I'm like, you got a lot better in comedy, man. He's like, oh, thank you, bud. No, like he didn't. I know, like,
that's good.
And I wasn't trying to be mean or anything. Like,
yeah.
dude, your comedy's gotten way better from the first time. She's like, oh, thank you, mate. He's not I've been working, you know.
Aww.
Honorable mention Johnny Gold.
Johnny Gold.
Honorable mention Johnny Gold.
Johnny Gold would be the killer, dude.
I guess we have to cast the killer.
No,
too,
it would be
right?
the killer, and the killer would try to kill Johnny. He's just like, oh God, you're horrible.
You're horrible at killing people.
You're horrible. As a demon, you're okay.
You're okay.
Oh my god.
As a
But
killer,
as a killer,
you're horrible.
You're horrible. Honorable mention.
Honorable mention. Who would
Yeah.
be my honorable mention?
There's just so many. There's so many characters in the
Steph
comedy
Tolev.
scene.
Steph Tolev,
That name sounds familiar.
Filth Queen.
Nope, doesn't ring.
Kind
a
of
bell.
has a mullet, big earrings.
Oh,
she's like, rah, and she always wears like
yes,
jumpsuits. She's so funny.
She just came out. She just came out on Tony Hawk's fucking on their podcast,
Yeah.
right? Yes, at the comedy store. Yes, I just literally saw a clip before you
She's
got
so
here.
fucking funny. I love her.
Yeah, I've seen her. Yeah, she's fucking. I think if I had to pick a female comedian that's like up there or a famous comedian, I'd want Joey Diaz for sure, dude. Joey Diaz.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cocksucker, we gotta get out of here before they kill us, cocksucker. Do you not see this shit, cocksucker? We ain't fucking around anymore, cocksucker. Yeah, but horror films are good. They're fun.
They're amazing.
I like them now.
Good. There's some great ones this last year. Like
This
fucking good ones.
I heard a really good one. Monkey.
Oh, I haven't seen that one
I
yet.
wanna see
I
that
want
one.
to see that one. No, the one I really liked this year was, or maybe the last year, was called Red Rooms. That one's on Shudder right now, but it's about this girl.
What do you mean? It's fucking Urban Cantina, not Urban Cantina. What's it called? Revolucion.
Revolucion, yeah, the Red Rooms.
The Red Room.
No, it's about this girl who's like obsessed with a serial killer, and it's very.
I think that sounds
well
kind of
made.
familiar.
Yeah, it's very well made. It's very cool.
I want to see Monkey because I have a man crush on Theo James.
Oh
He's a-
yeah.
He's a really good looking guy, dude. Real fucking
Yeah, he
good
is very
looking guy.
pretty. Is
He
he
was
Divergent?
yes,
right?
that's why I was like,
Divergent?
dude, fuck, dude. I'm like, I might be a little gay, dude.
Shit.
That's the movie that I was like,
There's a word for that. It's bi.
bi,
You can be
bi
bi.
curious,
I think you're bisexual.
bi focal,
That's fine.
Yeah.
by.
Noculars.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of.
What about just one nocular? Is that just an ocular?
Is that the what's that fucking monocle?
Monocle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You should wear a monocle on stage, Gil.
Monocle Lewinsky.
Monocle Lewinsky.
That'd be me.
Nice.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
She had a monocle. That's why she had to wear a monocle, fool, because it was always going in that one eye.
Yep.
Rogue semen
Probably.
going in that
Rogue
one
semen.
eye.
Bad aim.
Not my president. Not my president getting head in the fucking White House.
So you like Jeff Goldblum. What did you think about the Fly? Remember you asked? Okay,
Fucking
hold on.
sexy. Sorry. Anyways,
so-
he was really hot in that.
So you remember you asked me earlier today what my favorite '80s movie was?
Yes.
It's The Fly. I totally forgot about that.
That's the one where he turns into a
Yeah.
flyer,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, literally.
That's him? He's the one that turns into
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's hot as hell in that movie.
Dude, yeah.
He's fucking sexy.
So you're
Yeah.
bisexual too.
For Jeff Goldblum? Yeah.
Yeah, he's hot.
Hell
I
yeah.
think every male, as much as they don't want to fucking admit it, there's like one actor or one
Of
famous show they'll
course.
be like,
Yeah.
me and him in that one room, you know,
Like, you never know.
have a couple drinks,
Yeah.
See what happens.
see what happens.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
drink from the cup.
Yeah.
So Jeff Goldblum, in that time in Fly, was like, Gil, you want to come with me to Jurassic Park?
Bro.
As the Fly?
As a Fly?
Yeah, he has to be the Fly though.
Yeah, he has to be the fly because
Okay.
he has like the big hair and like when he's like realizing he has powers,
Yeah.
he like becomes like hypersexual and like
Dude, he's gonna fuck the shit out of you, dude.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when he's in the fly, he's
You
like,
think you're gonna handle that?
I think so. I can handle it. I can
He's
handle
gonna take
Fly.
you to Jurassic Park as the Fly.
as
Yeah.
the fly, yeah.
What's another good movie they did?
That transformation scene.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you talk
Cool
about
as
like
fuck.
visual effects back then? That was just, oh my god, so good. Look it up if you guys haven't
Yeah.
watched that. At least watch the transformation of Jeff Goldblum.
The
in
Lost
Fly.
Boys had some pretty good fucking.
Practical effects will always be
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Fucking love the Lost Boys.
I remember Universal Studios used to have that like fucking effect thing. Remember, right? Like that. that
yeah,
like,
the
that
show,
tour.
and they had well, at least the one in Orlando, I remember they had the fly part where like they had the tube and the monster comes out.
Oh shit! I
Yeah.
think the one in Hollywood was Wolfman. No, it was not Wolfman. It was like the big ass wolf.
Dude, even that too. Speaking of doing all the modern horror movies, I went on like for a day. I was just renting all the remakes, and the Wolfman, so good.
That's the new one, right?
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah, the new one.
Isn't Nosferatu
I
supposed
was
to be like
just
the
watching it, like,
the
literally.
Dracula, right? Supposed to be Dracula,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, remake of Nosferatu, but
Okay.
it's classic, Dracula type.
and
story.
that's the guy that plays it.
yes, Bill
Yes.
Skarsgård. Yeah, and he hangs dong in Nosferatu.
I like him in The Crow, dude. When he played, have you seen the new Crow?
I haven't seen the new Crow.
The new Crow, he was actually pretty dope. I was like, oh fuck, all right. It actually, I was satisfied how it was.
Wow. Okay. I haven't.
pretty
I
good.
wasn't. I just saw all of when those first promo images came out and people were just shitting on it like really, really hard. They're like, why does he look like that? You don't
It's
remember that
not-
where the facial tattoos and people are like, what the fuck is that?
I think it was pretty good. I really have to go back and watch the first one, but
Yeah.
just seeing this like the remake, I was like, all right, this is actually pretty sick. I want them to remake Waterworld, dude. You know how fucking cool it'd be to make Waterworld?
Really? With who?
Fuck yeah, dog.
Who's that?
Kim Costner.
Sounds like you said Kim Costner.
Kim
I was
Costner.
like, there's
He's
a Kim?
Asian. He's
Like-
Asian. He's an Asian.
That's like from what I've read and from what I heard on the internet. That's probably one of the worst films that was made.
What are you talking about? What? That's not one of what?
Yeah.
That's one of the best movies.
Okay.
They still have a stunt show dedicated
Really?
to it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Maybe I heard wrong. Maybe it's
obviously-
not the correct Waterworld that you're talking about, but
Which is the Waterworld you
Probably
think I'm
the same
fucking
I
talking
have
about?
no clue. But
Waterworld is where how did the water rises. And we live in a water world. And there's half man, half fucking he grows gills, Gil.
I like 3,000 Miles to Graceland. If we're talking about Kevin Costner, that's a good movie.
3,000 miles to that
Yeah.
doesn't sound familiar.
Nope,
That
that's
It's
sounds
not a
like a
horror
horrible
movie.
it's a horrible film.
it's not one for me.
You're wasting all the film.
You're wasting all the film.
Because they did remake Mad Max.
No, yeah, I don't know.
You didn't like Mad Max? Dude, I don't know.
I never.
Oh, Mad Max.
Yeah.
Fury Road. I loved Fury Road. I didn't see Furiosa, but I really liked Fury
The
Road.
one with Tom Hardy, right?
Yeah.
That one was fucking
one's
sick.
cool.
That was
I like that one.
awesome.
I didn't see the Furiosa one either.
I
Didn't
didn't see
really.
that.
I don't get the storyline, but everything else was cool.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in that universe.
Did you see the new fucking Jurassic Park fucking trailer though? Yeah, they're gonna make a new one. I think Jeff
Another one?
Goldblum is in it too again.
All right, that's good. That's fine.
No, I don't know if he's in it or not. But yeah, they're remaking it.
Okay,
It's like fuck.
that's how I feel about
Remakes?
how IPs just keep churning out sequels and sequels and sequels.
All right. So we're getting to the hour. Tiffany, is there anything that you would like to promote? Your socials, shows, just yourself?
Yeah. Tiffany.comedy is my Instagram. I have some shows this month. 21st Horror Nerd at the Hollywood Improv. That is probably going to be a real interesting one. So come and see that.
This was fun. I liked it. I really liked this. Thank you, Tiffany, for being on. It was a pleasure having you on. And always don't forget, my fucking favorite fucking thing to say on this podcast is don't be a fucking pawn, dude. We're out of here.
Peace.